Yo, what is good, squad? Welcome in. First off, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to all of you for 200 subs. I know I'm kind of late on this, but it's a huge milestone for me, and I came a long way from 0 subs and being super consistent over the years. But I'm here now, and I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting on the streams, on the content, on the shorts. But let's get into the motherfudging meat and potatoes, y'all. Like, man, I've been playing Rivals. I'm sure y'all have too. And it's been a journey through ranked, quick play, and just the whole assortment of game modes and everything, all the content that is brought to us. But I just want to come in and say that I've had a lot of fun. I've also had a really frustrating time in ranked. I'm sure you all have too. The beginning of this season was kind of insane. I know that everybody got sent down 7 pegs, and for a lot of us, we weren't even 7 pegs up. So everybody got sent down pretty much to bronze and silver. And if anybody made it past that, they're obviously above either gold or diamond tier. But to say the least, everybody getting put in that one little small range of ranks right there. It created a clusterfuck of people that know how to play the game and people that don't know how to play the game, and just a really mixed series of having teammates that know what they're doing, teammates that understand how to play the game, how to do, just how to position themselves and how to just do the normal things in the game that a lot of us seasoned Overwatch players probably understand and are tailored and seasoned to do. But because you motherfuckers really, I'm sorry, y'all are kind of dog water. A lot of you are pretty dog water. Here are a few reasons why I've observed you all kind of suck. I'm not being mean. I'm just being completely honest with you. A lot of the things I've witnessed are pretty basic and not even really like gameplay issues that we see. Nothing mechanically wrong. It's literally just the small details and the small things about the game that people aren't getting and that are just generally making them have a bad time with the game and not really being able to climb through the ranks. So let's get into it. Number one, the biggest thing on the list right now is being a ham sandwich. If you don't know what that means, you're an alt battery for the other team. I'm just gonna put a name out there. I'm not saying anybody's character specifically, but a lot of people in the lower ranks that play Venom specifically, just complete alt batteries. These characters they are meant to go in, be flanks, and do a little bit of damage, get to the back line, and then get back out. The way I've seen it played in the lower ranks is they sit there and are bullet sponges until they can't take anymore and they fall over. That is not how you play this game. You're never going to be able to climb like that. So the amount of you that will stand there at a point and take an ungodly amount of poke damage, or not even poke damage, because some of y'all don't even get the poking aspect of it. It's just damage. It's like poking is a high skill mechanic in this game. It's actually amazing to me. So like just doing just that one big thing right there, just not taking so much damage for no reason would be fantastic, and it will take you really really far. So after you master that, let's go ahead and get to the next one because it's kind of leading to this one next as well. Next one is not using natural and basic hover. So instead of standing out in the open and being an ult battery, how about you not be an ult battery and a bullet sponge and take a position behind some cover? I don't care if it's the cart. As a matter of fact, I hope it's the cart, especially if you're on offense. The cart actually does a lot of passive healing over time if you're sitting kind of on it. And I have to screen this in every single match that I play because I will have teammates running around looking for health packs and looking for things where they can literally sit on point and probably live. Oh. Let me tell you all right now, this is not a revolutionary war. This is not the 1800s. You don't have to stand together in the wide open waiting to eat DPS. You can tailor around. You can walk around, get to some different points, take some cover, and wait for them to pursue you and get in position. Take the element of surprise. Take some cover. Take some cover to negate and block the DPS they're putting out. Like I promise you guys, the walls in this game are the best tanks you could ever ask for. They block all the damage. They're not letting anything get past. Nothing's walking through them. They're solid, most of them at least. Some of them kind of destructible. Yeah, yeah, I know. Chill, but y'all get the point. Take some cover. Stop taking unnecessary damage when you literally don't have to, and you might be a little well off. You might have a little bit more health to actually go back in and retake. So actually, that's going to lead us to the I would say the last one that's kind of really entangled into these big three right here. Positioning. Work on your positioning in each and every role. Every role has a different job. Every job requires you to have a different position in the game. Every character is going to require you to have a different position. If you're not going to set yourself up to be in a good position to either go in and cause havoc and chaos or to back up, retake, and not die, you're going to be in a much better situation. Because I'm going to tell you right now, walking from spawn, it takes 10 seconds to respawn, and it probably takes another like I would say six to 10 seconds to walk back from spawn. That is 20 seconds of time you have spent doing absolutely nothing. When instead you can just back up, realize that the team fight is dead after you lose three people and it is a 3v6. You can back up, try to get out of there, live, and then wait for your other two, three teammates to come in and you all can just retake. Instead of staggering and just getting rolled and snowballed the entire time. I know you all are sick of the picks and all of that, but I'm trying to give you all some ways around that. Even if you guys don't feel like the team comp is mixing well, these little small things right here will help you tremendously. So another thing I wanted to talk about is just knowing your role, your character, and understanding where you need to be on the field. Take for example, let's take Mantis for example, because I think she's a really interesting character to talk about. She's extremely versatile. She can literally be almost anywhere on the field. She can be in the back line. She can be right in the field, right in the mix with everybody else, and she can do a little bit of front line. Right, it not she shouldn't be in the front line too much, but if she comes up, throws her sleep, gets a pick off or two, I think that's some good value right there. But the characters that play her need to know when and how to do that and when to back up and not do that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, getting in there and teaching people, hey, if your tank is not even in the fight at all, if we don't even have a tank on the field, why are you as a support Mantis up on the front line, peeking a corner, and they got a Hawkeye and a Hella at the back, just licking their lips for you, like just rubbing their greasy fucking hands together, looking at you like you're stupid. Why? The amount of times I've had to just sit there and watch teammates get one tapped for doing stuff like that, and then ask for healing, and I can't understand. I just cannot understand why you think you're not squishy. You're squishy. You're a small little toothpick, and the moment Hawkeye shoots you in the head with that arrow, you're gonna go right back to spawn. You're gonna sit there for 10 seconds and think about what you did and where you went wrong and why you were so far up. And me, if I'm in your game, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna type in chat while I'm invisible as Loki or Invisible Woman, or I'm gonna just disappear, and I'm gonna go inside and type in chat. What are you doing? Why are you going up there? Matter of fact, I'll go in chat and tell you you're gonna die every single time I see you do it. And then it is what it is. I'm tired of actually like really trying my hardest to heal people that are literally dead, that are dead to rights. I might as well like look a different way, give somebody else some heals, and focus on people that can actually be saved. But yeah, stay the fuck back, you dumb ass motherfuckers. Leave yourself a plan to go in and get the fuck out. That's all I got to say about that. It's frustrating. So yeah, I'm actually gonna let this segue into the next little topic right here about staying in line of sight of your healers. If you're one of those people that goes up into the enemy spawn and then cries after you get obliterated for heals, when your healers are telling you to back up out of their spawn, you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. I am one of those people that backed up almost immediately and I'm screaming to back the fuck up and fall back. Do not do that. Stop pushing the enemy spawn. They literally spawn there. It takes them 10 seconds and then 10 seconds for you to walk back from your spawn. So if they're in their spawn already, if they send you back to your spawn, bro, it's just a bad time. You're losing the numbers game. So think about that. Stop walking up to their spawn door. They're literally invulnerable. And to all you dumb motherfuckers that literally stand right outside the spawn door and die, walk back into the spawn door. You're invulnerable. You cannot die in there. Just walk back in. And if you're having trouble leaving the spawn room, please, everybody go DPS. Just sit in the spawn room and unleash hell on them. I promise you, the amount of games I've gotten stuck in spawn as a healer, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just bring out Punisher, Hawkeye, Hella. Let me just bring out somebody to clear house, and then like within 20 seconds, we're moving the point, and nobody can stop what I'm doing because I'm just sitting in the spawn room unleashing hell. Stay in line of sight to your heals. If you're not in line of sight to your heals, you're going to die. If you have a Loki on your team and a Luna Snow, you think as a Spider-Man you are going to get a lot of heals while you are zipping and flying around everywhere and literally in the air with these aim-based characters that can only do a certain amount of healing in certain positions. Loki is more of a group splash healer. Luna Snow is a precision healer. She does a fuck ton of heals, but she needs that aim. You need to realize what type of healers you all have and stay in their line of sight if you want those heals. If you're a Spider-Man, if you ain't got no cloak and dagger or a Groot, not bad, not a Groot, a Rocket, or fuck, even a Mantis. Don't expect consistent heals. Look for those health packs. Know where they are, and understand going in on a 1v6 when you have like 25 HP probably isn't a good idea either. Go back, get some health so you can live. Make sure you guys are full health before you guys go back into a fight. As tanks, especially, please, if you're behind cover, get back to full health. Take another second or two and get back to full health before you go back in. Wait for your shields to recharge to go back in. Wait for your cooldowns to go back in. And that's going to lead me to my next point and topic here is cooldowns and timing. Learn your cooldowns, y'all. Like Wanda, for example. Wanda has two shift get out of jail free cards. One, you should know that you have two, and that's already pretty broken. Two, you should understand that one should probably be used to get in, and one should be used to get out. Stop using both of them right after the other. After your second one's done, you're a sitting duck. You're easy. Somebody like me is counting how many times you used them so I can go flank you and take you down. You need to realize you need to keep track of cooldowns and have good timing, not just with your own abilities. Do it with the opponents as well. If you see a cloak and dagger, just shoot her fade. Jump on her immediately. Where's she gonna go? Literally, where's she gonna go? If she uses that bubble and the fade, free eats. You jump on her immediately. Free eats. If she throws out an ult, that's a win. You guys want to get those ults out, get those cooldowns out, get the timing up for your own abilities so you can maximize the entire kit that you're using, and just leave time for an escape. Always try to leave a way to get out of there. Never be caught with your pants down. Look, I'm from the hood, y'all. We can't get caught lacking. Don't get caught lacking out here. Stay up. Stay healed. Stay in good positions. And lastly, let's get to the teamwork, y'all. Now, I know a lot of you all solo queue, and it's really hard to get good teamwork going, but just simple things that you all can do in every single game, whether your team is communicating or really not, is knowing when to back up and regroup. I know you all have been hearing a lot. People just spamming back up, back up, back up. It's for a reason. It's probably a healer or maybe a tank or something telling you to back up because they're low on numbers. I can't tell you the amount of times as Captain America I'm sitting by the point just waiting for my team, and I just watch a Rocket just walk on in, like just thinking he's gonna do something, think he's gonna 1v6 the team, and I'm just sitting there like, no, I'm not going out there with you, absolutely not. I'm the tank. Like shit, I thought you were the tank. I'm waiting for you to go in. I guess I don't know. I'm just literally sitting there waiting for them to regroup on me, and motherfuckers are just doing their own thing. Extremely frustrating. Healers too. Like I'm not even going to go into the fight if I see that I'm literally just walking on point by myself, or there's one other person on point with me. I'm going to wait for another tank. I'm going to wait for at least one or two tanks to get there, and then I'll go in. And then I'll think about going in. I'm not going in as a squishy by myself. Absolutely not. As a tank, maybe I can survive for a little bit, but no, no, not even as a tank. I will sit there. I will sit there by the point, not do anything. Any of you all that think that's like kind of shitty, fuck off. How about you go sit and spawn and think about what you're doing? That leads me to the next point. Do not take a fight if the numbers or odds are low and against you. If you lose two people and the other team has all six of their people right there, let's say they got maybe two ults and you got one ult on your side that's still alive and in the fight, you should probably still back up. You probably shouldn't ult there. You should probably save it. Maybe like still force out theirs. Maybe get out of there. You know, do something as besides like just waste an ability and do absolutely nothing with it. A lot of you all use your ults, your abilities to counter other people's ultimate abilities, and it ends up just kind of like doing nothing. Like it's cool to cancel abilities out. It's cool to like negate abilities, but when you're using them every single time like that, like let's just say a Sue Storm ult, the Invisible Woman ult, the amount of people that I see that will just put one on top of the other, it's pointless. Like you basically just wasted both ults. Both ults are useless. You might as well just not use them at all. Instead of using one on top of the other, how about we, as the other storm, wait a few more seconds, at least like halfway through, or at least 75% of the way through, and then throw your ult up before your team dies. But of course, if your team is in a sticky situation, just go ahead and throw it. But you guys get my point. A lot of you all just waste your abilities, waste your cooldowns, and don't really use good teamwork. If your team doesn't need the heals, you don't need to throw the fucking ult, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're like a tank and you need that survivability with the extra overshield, you should not be just solo ulting people and trying to, you know, negate other people's ults. You should be using your ult strategically to put your team in a better position, not just stalemate. And stop holding your ults. You build them like candy. Throw the ult in a good time, in a good position, and stop holding it for so long. A lot of you all hold your ults for so long that you could have built three more in that time frame. It's hard to watch, frustrating to see, and we could do better, y'all. We could do better. Let's get into the next topic. Use your teammates to follow up and finish enemies. A lot of you all just like to solo fight in random places and have a whole bunch of different team fights going on all at once. A lot of you all need to actually group up, team up, and start focusing one person to the next and have good target priority. A lot of you all don't have target priority at all. I see a lot of Captain Americas that will go in and literally fight a Magneto instead of like rushing to the back line and just beating up their healers. Cap is a flank backline tank. Go beat up their healers. Stop wasting your time with their tank. Get out of there. Get in the back line. Get the shit done. Get a health pack. Get the fuck out of there, and repeat the cycle over and over again. Once you all do that and start taking advantage of all of these things that I'm telling you, it's going to be so much better for you. I promise. I promise. I promise. Heal for your sports and DPS too when they need it. Start peeling. Start looking back. Start being aware of everything going on the field at once. Stop tunnel vision so fucking hard. The amount of times I've seen fucking roots, tanks, DPS, even healers just tunnel vision so hard that they forget that there's two tanks in the back line just tearing their back line up. It's incredible. It's incredible. Like just literally look around the field. I don't know if you guys need to turn your sensitivity up, turn it down. Like just do something so where you can look around the field, especially if you're a healer. If you're a support, strategist main, you need to learn the entire field and know what's going on. If your Groot and your Rocket are in two different places, you need to know where they are, where their health is, which one you're probably going to have to save if you got to choose. You need to know all of that right now. You can't just be tunnel vision the whole time and just got your Rocket and fucking or other any other support, anybody else really just in the back line struggling the entire time. It's frustrating. And I've seen a lot of team comps where even myself, I'm struggling. I'm teaming up with the other healer, and nobody else is helping us. We're just getting wrecked in the back line. Nobody's like paying attention. And I'm just like, you know what? How about we do something like this? We all go DPS. You know? It gets that frustrating to where like I don't even want to like try to play the game properly anymore. I'm just gonna try to fuck off and have fun. I don't like that. I like to enable people, allow them to have fun. I am a tank and a strategist main because I never get to play DPS. But you guys can definitely go ahead and take what you can from this video. I am a seasoned Overwatch player. I've been playing since Overwatch 1, with all the characters, all the character selects, the 6 characters, and all the different maps and all of that. This game has really been put on the map for me, really reignited my desire to like stream, make content, and just kind of be in tune with the whole gaming community and everything going on. So again, I want to thank you all for 200 subs. I know that might not be a lot to a lot of you all, but that is a lot of people for me. I've never had this many, so I definitely appreciate having you all here, having the support. And if you all would, if you guys enjoy this type of content, if you guys want to come back, hit that subscribe button. Definitely go ahead and hit that little like button right there. Give us some support. Think about hitting that notification bell so y'all get notified whenever we do content like this. And I think that's gonna be it. That is gonna do it for this episode, y'all. I will see y'all next time. Peace.